The book of Deuteronomy contains a theology which is unique in the Torah to Deuteronomy. The Deuteronomist brings an argument explaining why bad things, terrible things, happen to good people. And the answer of the Deuteronomist is simple. If we are loyal to God's covenant, if we uphold Torah and mitzvot, we will be rewarded with great blessing. But should we disobey God's law, should we be disloyal to the covenant, then we will be punished with things that are horrific. And in Parshat Kee Tavo, the Torah lists verse after verse of these horrible things that God will bring as punishment. That part is called the tochacha, the rebuke. And the things in the rebuke are so scary that it has become customary for the Torah reader to read these verses in a very low voice. And some people have the custom of refusing the honor of being called to the Torah during the reading of the tochacha, because it's just so frightening. Listed in this litany of calamities is the verse that says if we disobey, then we will be struck with madness, with blindness, and timhon levav, with dismay, with the confusion of the heart. The words timhon levav stand out this week because in a few weeks we will stand before God on Yom Kippur during the confessional, and we will beat our breast and say, Al chet shechatanu lefanecha b'timchon levav, for the sin we have committed before you in dismay. And it's a bit confusing, is it not? Here in the Torah, timhon levav is a punishment. It's a consequence. But in the vidui, in the al chet, it's the sin itself. What did the rabbis mean by that when they created the litany of the al chet? Well, I think that what they meant was that we have to recognize that fundamental to the religious journey and part of the spiritual quest is the understanding that there are moments in our lives which are so baffling, so challenging to faith, that we have timhon levav. Every one of us has moments when things happen to us or to our loved ones or our friends, or things happen far away in history that make no sense in a world created by a loving God. We all have timhon levav. But if we use timhon levav as an excuse, if we hide behind it, not to grapple with the great challenges to faith, then that is a sin for which we have to answer on Yom Kippur. Timhon levav is not a consequence. Timhon levav is a choice. So as we enter into Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, beginning with this Shabbat where we read the Tochacha of Kee Tavo, may we take seriously our own dismay and struggle alone, in partnership, together, to try and find some way out of that confusion and of that dismay. The sin is in not finding a way out. The sin is in refusing to try. Shabbat Shalom. May you have a Zisen Shabbos.